This will be a quick tutorial on using a relatively new feature of Google Calendar called the Appointment Scheduler. And you can find that by going to Create and Appointment Schedule. You'll need to go to your Google Calendar, of course, first, and log into your school Google account, then go to Create. If you do not see Appointment Schedule here, you need to actually select the cog right here, the settings wheel. And from there, you can go into settings and scroll all the way down to the bottom where you'll see something called create appointment schedules instead of appointment slots. Okay. You used to be able to create some appointment slots in Google Calendar, but it's nowhere near as slick as this new appointment scheduler is. So check that, and then you should see that appear in the create drop down. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead first, and because it'll be easier to view, we're going to go from month view, which is my default, to a week view. Okay. And right now I'm in November. I'm planning on scheduling my 2 days, the 9th and 10th here. If you've got the month of October showing up here, that's all right. I just scrolled over to November to begin with. So you can scroll there later. You can scroll there now, and we'll start setting this up. So I'm going to go into Create Appointment Schedule. I'm going to title this Parent Teacher Conferences. And I'm going to go down. First thing I'm going to do is determine how long I want each of those sessions to take. You can customize that, or you can just choose the time. I'm going to just say that each of these will take 30 minutes. Okay. This is also something that's not going to repeat weekly, but it's going to be one time. So I'm going to select does not repeat. And then I'm going to check my dates, which are the 9th and 10th. Right now it's back to October. I'm going to go to November by choosing the arrow here. And I'm going to choose the 9th, first of all. And I'm not exactly sure what time these start, but I'm going to say they start at 4 p.m. And let's say by 5, I'm going to want a little dinner. And so I'm going to select the plus. Now you may not take a whole hour. You may decide you want to change this to 5:30. But for now, just to keep things rolling, I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to select 8 p.m. That's when these are going to end, or at least on my schedule there. So add another date. So this would be the 10th. I'm done with the first date, which is the 9th. That's my schedule. Starting late afternoon. I'm going to say this morning we're starting at 8 a.m. And let's say that right around noon, I would like to take my lunch break. Again, I select another. It gives me by default an hour. You can change that. And I'm going to take that all the way up to 5, where maybe I'm going to eat my dinner. And from 6 to 8, then I'm going to finish out the rest of those appointments. Okay, next step, I'm going to slide down here. You'll see how long do you want this to be showing up where they can schedule these 60 days beforehand. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. However, down below that, you may decide I don't want them to be able to change that schedule within 4 hours. Let's say it's 8 or it's 12. Okay, I need a little bit of a heads up on whether they're going to change that schedule. So down below that, you've got booked appointment settings, and you can put a buffer time. So let's say you want to pad that and build in some 15 minutes between each conference. So I'm just going to put 15 minutes in there. That gives me some time, and it will automatically schedule those out over there and give you that little buffer between each one. Limit of how many, I'm going to leave that blank for now. And you can also select a different color if you so choose. Now, once I'm finished with that, I'm going to move this out of the way for now. It's important that you see the word next and you select the word next. Add your description here and location. In this case, I don't know. They're not going to be all Google Meet, so I'm just going to go down here, which I'd advise you to also do. Select none to be specified later. You can tell the parents later once they sign up what they would like to do. So I guess it really didn't choose anything there, but that's all right. Moving on, we're going to say, let's just put in here, parent teacher conferences for Mr. White. And you can reword that if you'd like. And down here, I'm also going to add one more thing. This, when you go in and they set their appointment, you may want their first and last name, but you may also want a phone number to reach them by. So go ahead and add, and we'll make it required. By default, the next one up is phone number. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that. So now I've got 4 items in there. And we can go down here also and set reminders. By default, it says you're going to, a day before, it's going to send them an appointment reminder. If you want to tweak that a little bit, you can. Okay, so for now, I'm pretty happy with the way things are set up, so I'm going to save that. And you'll notice here, you've got a share button. And in a minute, we'll go into these and show you how to get back to that share button. But for now, we want to add that link, okay, to the conference link spreadsheet that Mr. Selvey shared with each of you in your Google accounts. So I've added my name into this list. I'm going to go ahead and go back here, find my link. All right, copy that link just by selecting the word copy link, words copy link, done, and then go back into here. And now I'm just going to paste that in there. I can click edit and paste, or Control V, shortcut for that, and then click outside of it once you're done. That's all we need you to do from your end. If you do accidentally close that page and you didn't share it, I've got a lot of other schedules opened up here. So I'm going to go ahead and close that so you can see the screen. This one happens to be the Willard City Schools calendar. You can see my conferences in here on the 9th and 10th. And I'm going to select that. That opens that box again. So if you accidentally closed it, you can go back in there by going to the 9th and 10th, seeing those, and then selecting share. Okay, you're going to get that same link, copy that link. All right, and then you're going to paste that link into that link field in the shared spreadsheet. Hopefully that's helpful. And if you have any questions, you can contact me. You can contact Mr. Selvey, and we can walk you through that.